When PLCs first began in our school, so the first thing that had to happen was our administration was really supportive at putting the conditions and structures in place. So the time for staff to meet regularly, keeping that time sacred, as well as being flexible with teacher schedules so that teachers from different departments had time to meet together on a consistent basis. So that first had to be in place. The second thing that started to occur was teachers were meeting during those times, but they were really using that time just filling the time. They weren't quite sure what to do. They were using it for lesson planning and kind of weren't sure whether or not the time was being productive. But they had that structure in place that they were meeting, they had agendas, some protocols started to occur. The next evolution that took place was through my work with the Coaching Academy and our district's professional learning office. I began to model for teams what effective protocols were during that time so they could move from looking at all of these strategies to really measuring the impact that the strategies were having on student data and really measuring their impact. Another way that looked was teachers had so many strategies. We have tons of professional learning that is really high quality, and it really felt like we were strategies rich, meaning all the best ideas and sharing instructional practices, but not sure whether or not those strategies transformed into student learning. So through our work with Learning Forward in the Coaching Academy, we were able to analyze the actual impact on student learning. So now what it looks like is through me and other instructional coaches and our administration modeling those protocols with teams, the team leaders are coming to us on the side and asking, hey, what was that move that you did? What's happening in there? I know that there's something magical that's moving the team forward, and can you teach me about it? So it's really through the modeling that they're getting the buy-in for trying these practices. So the team leads are starting to grow, there's shared leadership happening, and really a collective responsibility for all the students on the grade level, not just my class or one teacher's set of students. So they're looking at the students on the whole grade level, and there's really a culture of learning happening where it's not about what the students are learning, but really what the professionals, what the educators need to learn in order for students to be successful. So shifting that learning to themselves. The greatest thing that really was a pivotal point this year in our PLC work was the development that we created using Learning Forward's cycle of continuous improvement. We took that and we made a 6 to 8 minute protocol which can be used with teams to really refine their work and figure out what work is the right work. So often teams meet together, but especially in elementary school, you have so many priorities and you're just trying to figure out what should we talk about today? Where should we drive our PLC work? And this protocol helps them look at all the essential learning that they'll need to do to make their students successful. So through using that and just having sacred time to meet together, teams are starting to feel that trust and starting to see the results in the data that our collaboration is really worthwhile. Alexandria City Public Schools Professional Learning Office has partnered with Learning Forward in a couple different ways. One is through our Coaching Academy, and the other is through intensive work in PLCs with 2 of Learning Forward's senior consultants. And so through that work, especially the Coaching Academy, we're able to bring together folks from across the division in a variety of roles. So the curriculum office, central office-based staff, school administrators, leaders, coaches, even teacher leaders have come together to attend these 8-day academies. And in those academies, the culture of collaboration has been just wonderful in building a common language and understanding the practices of coaching, that it's not just a job title, but rather a way of being. It's a skill set that you can use in any department. So just building that collaboration that we wouldn't have otherwise had has really brought the division together to be more of a learning system and using common language that's helping us to understand that you may or may not be a classroom teacher, but we're all instructional leaders. We all play a part in this work. By the spring of 2019, we will have had 200 people go through the Coaching Academy in Alexandria City Public Schools. So the work is really spreading, and it's not that people are forced to go attend the Coaching Academy. What's happening now is that they're seeing the work happen. It's trickling into schools, it's trickling across departments, word of mouth, elevator, about what great work it is, and so people are signing up. So we're really excited that the work is spreading not just in schools, but across the entire division. And another way that we've made it sustainable is that the district, the professional learning office, has enabled some coach leaders to take the work from Learning Forward, work intensely with the Learning Forward senior consultants, and then go back into the schools and keep the work alive. So through that sustainability, as well as word of mouth about the Coaching Academy, we're really becoming a culture of learning.